The architect of Australia's modern gun laws has urged state and territory leaders to protect the National Firearms Agreement, saying it was beyond argument that it had made Australia safer. Former Prime Minister John Howard, who led the drive to ban semi-automatic and rapid-fire guns following the Port Arthur Massacre, which claimed 35 lives, urged state and territory leaders to hang on to the world-leading laws.
It was the right thing to do, and it has made Australia a safer country. If any attempt is made to seriously weaken these laws, I would be openly hostile and campaign very strongly against it. I know there's been a little bit of nibbling at the margins, but any really significant watering down, the whole country should reject and come down on like a ton of bricks, because we got this right. We did the right thing by our people. We did make it a safer country, safer for women, children, men, everybody, and we ought to hang on to that. When we get something right as a country, we shouldn't be shy about recognising it, and we should be willing to hang on to it.
The agreement, signed 12 days after the Port Arthur Massacre, heavily restricted military-style weapons and saw more than 650,000 guns handed in to police in a taxpayer-funded buyback scheme.
Well, the most dramatic thing we were able to do, and a lasting benefit, was to have a ban on the possession and use of automatic or semi-automatic weapons for the general public. And the exceptions were extremely limited.
Gunshots.
Mr. Howard said the massacre on a quiet Sunday on April 28, 1996 had shocked the nation, and he knew when he heard about it that his recently elected federal government needed to act.
Press Secretary Tony O'Leary rang me and said there's a terrible tragedy in Port Arthur, and a madman's cut loose with a semi-automatic, so I flicked on the television. It was already being covered, and of course it unfolded over several hours, and at the end 35 people had died, and it was just an horrific event which shook the country to its foundations. We never thought something like that could happen.
Australian gun laws are among the toughest in the world and hailed by gun control advocates as among the world's best.
Sorry about that, but there is no other way. There is no other way. It's beyond argument that we are a safer country. Been a number of academic surveys and which have demonstrated the number of mass shooting events has fallen. We are much safer, and that's recognised all around the world. So there's no doubt about that.